نحن في الكيمياء حقا نبتغي أعلى الأماني، نلتقي بالخير دوما كي نبقي للزمان. نحن في الكيمياء حقا نبتغي أعلى الأماني، نلتقي بالخير دوما كي نبقي للزمان. ذكريات عامرات ماطرات بالتفاني، في الفعاليات حزنا مركزا لا يستهان. حقا نبتغي أعلى الأماني، نلتقي بالخير دوما كي نبقي للزمان. ذكريات عامرات ماطرات بالتفاني، في الفعاليات حزنا مركزا لا يستهاني، مركزا لا يستهاني. نحن كالبنزين رمزا مستقر في المكان، همنا نشر العلوم للأقاصي والدواني. نحيي أمسا نبني مجدا راسخا دون التواني، هيا غنوا يا صحابي ننتقي حلو المعاني، وننتقي حلو المعاني. نحن في الكيمياء حقا نبتغي أعلى الأماني، نلتقي بالخير دوما كي نبقي للزمان. ذكريات عامرات ماطرات بالتفاني، في الفعاليات حزنا مركزا لا يستهاني.
In this lesson, we will learn about what ions are and how they are formed. When an atom gains or loses electrons, they develop a charge. Recall that electrons are negatively charged, so the gain or loss of electrons will create a charge. These charged particles are called ions. When an atom loses electrons, they become positively charged. Positively charged ions are called cations. When an atom gains electrons, they become negatively charged. Negatively charged ions are called anions. Let's look at sodium as an example. Its electronic structure is 2, 8, and 1. It has 1 electron in its valence or outermost shell. When sodium loses this valence electron, it becomes a positively charged sodium ion. This charge is written as a superscript when writing the symbol. Now, let's look at oxygen as another example. Its electronic structure is 2 and 6. Therefore, there are 6 electrons in its valence shell. Oxygen gains 2 electrons to form a negatively charged oxide ion. Remember to include the charge when writing the symbol and when drawing the electronic structure. If we look at the electronic structure of these 2 ions, we will see that they have a complete outer shell. We will also see that they have the same electronic structure as that of a noble gas. The sodium ion and the oxide ion have the same electronic structure as a neon atom. What do sodium and magnesium have in common? They are both metals, and metals lose their valence electrons to form cations. Group 1 metals, such as sodium, have 1 valence electron, and they lose this electron to form ions with a +1 charge. Group 2 metals, such as magnesium, have 2 valence electrons, and they lose these electrons to form ions with a 2+ charge. Oxygen and fluorine are both nonmetals. Nonmetals tend to gain electrons to form anions. Group 3 elements, such as aluminum, lose 3 electrons to form ions with a +3 charge. Group 5 elements, such as nitrogen, gain 3 electrons to form ions with a -3 charge. In conclusion, an ion is a charged particle formed from either the gain or loss of electrons. A positively charged ion is known as a cation, and a negatively charged ion is known as an anion. The ions formed have the same electronic structure as their nearest noble gas.